You done talked about me. You done talked about me. You done hold you down. I done held you down. And I down. But you know what?
Tonight, the reality TV world is reeling after an explosive altercation between Lil Scrappy and Bambi came to light, a clash so raw, so emotionally charged, it left fans speechless and the hip-hop community shaken to its core. What began as a private disagreement behind closed doors has now erupted into a devastating public scandal. Shocking revelations from a chaotic night have surfaced, tearing apart what was already a fragile relationship. According to insiders close to the couple, this wasn't just any fight. It was painfully raw, deeply emotional, and intensely personal. A moment so volatile that even those present were left stunned. Fans are in disbelief, wondering how a couple once seen as unbreakable could unravel so spectacularly. Shouting matches, accusations hurled like daggers, and broken trust played out in front of shocked witnesses. Now, everyone is asking, what really went down between Lil Scrappy and Bambi? Who crossed the line? And is there any hope of reconciliation? After such a gut-wrenching fallout, stay with us as we break down every heartbreaking detail, the betrayal, the heartbreak, and the brutal aftermath that has everyone buzzing. You won't believe how it all unfolded. It all started on what seemed like a normal afternoon, the calm before the storm. For months, Lil Scrappy and Bambi had been weathering a rough patch, but no one could have predicted the explosion that was about to happen. Beneath their carefully curated public image, tension simmered, like a pressure cooker set to blow. Sources close to the couple say the fight erupted over Scrappy's recent behavior. Bambi had been feeling increasingly abandoned, emotionally and physically, believing something, or someone, was pulling Scrappy's focus elsewhere. Scrappy, on the other hand, felt constantly hounded, claiming he was tired of walking on eggshells in his own home. When Scrappy returned home late that evening, the energy was already electric. Bambi stood waiting, arms folded, face cold. She demanded to know where he'd been. His casual reply, with friends, only poured gasoline on the fire. Voices escalated quickly. What started as sharp words turned into a full-blown shouting match. Neighbors reported hearing heated arguments through the walls, but it wasn't until later that the true horror of that night came to light. According to a source close to them, Bambi screamed, "You don't respect me. You don't even care about this family anymore." Scrappy, furious, fired back, "You always assume the worst. I can't even breathe without you questioning me." In a terrifying moment, Scrappy slammed his hand into the wall, missing a cherished wedding photo by mere inches. Bambi flinched instinctively. He didn't touch her, but the air turned heavy, dangerous, suffocating. Their young daughter, asleep in another room, woke up crying, her sobs adding fuel to an already burning fire. Bambi's close friend, who had spoken to her earlier that day on video call, later revealed that Bambi seemed exhausted, not physically, but emotionally drained, like she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. After the confrontation, Bambi locked herself and her daughter inside the bedroom. Scrappy, fuming and emotionally depleted, crashed on the couch. Silence took over the house, but the damage was already done. Resentment hung in the air like smoke. The next morning, without a word, Bambi was gone. No note. No explanation. No returned calls. Scrappy's texts went unanswered. Hours turned into days. Fans soon noticed the cracks. The couple unfollowed each other on social media. Bambi's cryptic post appeared, sometime.
What you always say, I never do nothing.
The majority of the things that are at the
Who
other
was helping
house,
you do it?
you haven't taken
Because I had
anything
stuff
over there.
to do. I had stuff to do. You
What
you
you
wake
have
up
to
one
do?
day and be like, oh, let's do this.
What you have
Let's do
to
that.
do?
Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do
Exactly.
this.
I don't have the
And I'm like,
opportunity to
I
lay
gotta-
down and be soft with you. I don't.
The bravest thing you can do is let go. The internet exploded. Blogs ran wild. Scrappy and Bambi split. Heated argument ends in breakup. While many fans were floored, some weren't surprised. You could just tell something was off for a while, one commenter noted. Sides were drawn, Team Scrappy versus Team Bambi, but few knew just how dangerously close this relationship had come. To complete collapse, behind the scenes, Scrappy was unraveling. To his friends, he admitted he barely recognized the love he once had. "We used to be solid. Ride or die. Now she looks at me like I'm the enemy," he reportedly confessed. Meanwhile, those close to Bambi tell a different story. They say she fought for months to save the relationship, pleading with Scrappy to seek therapy, to slow down, to open up. But he refused. The families were split, too. Bambi's mother, who never fully trusted Scrappy, said during a private discussion, "I warned her. He's too volatile. He's not ready to be a real husband." Scrappy's family defended him, claiming he was misunderstood, that he never laid a hand on Bambi, and that he needed support, not judgment. Their closest friends tried desperately to mend the rift, but every intervention only led to more heated arguments. Bambi crying, Scrappy shouting, As if they were speaking completely different languages, the chasm between them widened. Scrappy started partying more, trying to drown out the pain. But wherever he went, people asked about Bambi. Even in the loudest clubs, the questions followed him. You good with your girl? He'd fake a smile, shrug it off. But inside, he was falling apart. Behind the scenes, Bambi began consulting legal advisors, a clear sign that things were reaching a breaking point. Tonight, reality TV fans are left piecing together the wreckage. A love story once hailed as unbreakable has crumbled before their very eyes. As we dig deeper into this emotional wreckage, one thing is clear: some scars don't heal quietly. The real question now is this truly the end for Lil Scrappy and Bambi, or is there still one last, desperate chance to save what's left? Stay tuned, because the next chapter could be even more shocking than the last.